In a recent report by Statista, navigating customs compliance was identified as the biggest challenge faced in cross-border e-commerce. Understanding country-specific rules, staying compliant, and meeting buyer expectations continue to be the biggest barriers to entering new markets. So we know that keeping up with ever-changing duties and import tax regulations on a global scale can be a challenge. That's why Shopify allows you to collect duties and provide total cost clarity to your international customers directly in your checkout. When you're shipping from one region to another, your customers may be subject to duties and import taxes on your package. This results in a surprise fee to them at the time of delivery, unless you're able to calculate and collect duties in advance, otherwise known as cost transparency. Remembering that 95% of buyers expect to see all applicable shipping fees and import taxes before they complete a purchase, ignoring cost transparency can result in rejected shipments, poor reviews, and costly returns from your international customers. In this final installment of our How to Go Global series, you'll learn how duty rates are calculated and how to leverage Shopify to automatically calculate and collect duties and import taxes directly in your checkout. We'll guide you through the difference between offering delivery duty paid, or DDP, and delivery duty unpaid, or DDU. You'll learn about our country of origin and harmonized system codes, or HS codes, and how to set these up in Shopify to automate the calculation of duties on your customers' orders. Finally, we'll guide you through what to do with the duties once you've collected them. Let's get started. It's important to understand the different types of taxes and duties charged when selling and shipping your products cross-border. Duties are indirect taxes appointed by a government on select goods imported from other countries in order to preserve local economies. Duties are calculated based on multiple factors, including the product's declared value and shipping costs, the product category as determined by the Harmonized Systems Code, or HS code, and the country or region of origin. Import taxes are collected by the destination country or region in relation to the products getting imported, with the tax rates varying depending on a country's regulations and tax thresholds. Your customers don't always have to pay duties and taxes on international orders. There is a minimum threshold value, called de minimis, which differs for each country. For example, in Canada, goods shipped from Mexico or the United States are subject to duties if valued at 150 Canadian dollars or higher, and also taxes if valued at 40 dollars Canadian or higher. For goods shipped from anywhere else, the threshold is 20 Canadian dollars. So, how do you know when your customers need to pay duties on their order? Shopify automates these complex calculations of duties and import taxes and only collects them when necessary, allowing you to easily stay compliant with country-specific tax laws. Alternatively, Shopify also offers the option to manually set which countries and regions from which you wish to collect duties and international taxes. This option allows you to set up custom rules by country or region for your duties and import taxes collection. When you ship internationally and don't collect duties at checkout, your customer is responsible for paying duties once they receive their package. This method of shipment is called delivery duties unpaid, or DDU. When choosing this method to ship internationally, your customers have to pay any uncollected duties and import taxes before they can receive their purchase. Your customer can opt to collect the package upon payment of the duties or reject the shipment, resulting in a significant expense to you if the package is returned or disposed of by the carrier, not to mention the unhappy customer you have to refund. This method also prevents you from being able to offer contact-free delivery. Charging your buyer duties up front at checkout is called delivery duty paid, or DDP. It's the safer and more convenient option for international buyers. It allows for faster customs clearance since all duties and taxes are calculated and collected in advance. For all your international markets, we recommend shipping DDP as it offers a great buyer experience, more akin to what someone would expect when buying domestically. Shopify's native duties and taxes solution enables DDP, ensuring a fast, responsive, and reliable calculation at checkout. All duties and taxes are automatically calculated, displayed, and paid for by your customer at the time of their purchase, so there's no costly surprises at the time of delivery. For automated duties and taxes calculations to work properly, it's recommended that you have the country of origin and harmonized system codes on your products. At a minimum, you should have a product type on all of your products. Harmonized system codes, known as HS codes, are used to define the duty rate for a specific product being imported to a given country. Harmonized tariff schedule codes, or HTS codes, are product classification codes between 8 to 13 digits. The difference between HS and HTS codes is just the number of digits. An HS code with 6 digits is the universal standard, whereas an HTS code with 8 to 13 digits is often unique and determined by individual countries of import. You can leverage the World Trade Organization database to search for the correct HS codes associated with your products. You add your country of origin, HS codes, and product types into your products directly through the Shopify admin, using a CSV file import, or via the API if you use a third-party integration. When you're ready, follow the link to learn more about adding country of origin and HS codes to your products. Now that we've covered how duties are calculated and collected at checkout, let's look at how to correctly configure DDP for your Shopify store. Before getting started, it's important to check that you're using shipping carriers who support DDP in countries or regions where you are planning to offer prepaid duties. Shopify shipping does not yet support DDP labels, however, watch for an update on this very soon. From your store admin, start by heading to the Tax and Duties settings page and click on the Setup button. Then, choose which regions you want to collect duties and import taxes in. Taxes such as VAT or sales tax will be collected on international orders only if you enable collecting duties and import tax for that region. This applies even if you have a tax registration. Once you've selected your new regions, click Setup to activate them. If you want to make changes for specific regions, you can navigate to their respective tax region pages to do so. Once you have finalized your setup for each region, the feature will be enabled on your store. If you have a tax registration in countries or regions outside of your own, make sure you have also added these registrations into your Shopify tax settings as well. Now that you've enabled duties and tax collection on your orders, remember to modify your order confirmation and refund notification templates to include the duties line in the order summary. For more information on how to edit your notification templates, follow the on-screen link. Now that you've collected the necessary duties and taxes from your customers, let's cover the remittance of those fees. When shipping orders as DDP, shipping carriers will pay duties and import taxes directly to customs and invoice these fees back to you. That's where the taxes and duties you've collected from your buyers come in. Sometimes it's possible for there to be a difference between the duties and taxes your customers paid and the final amount given by customs officials during processing. It's important to reconcile collected and paid duties on a regular basis and resolve any discrepancies. Discrepancies are often caused by incorrect HS codes or product classification and can be easily resolved. And there you have it. By providing your international buyers with a transparent international checkout experience, you've completed the final step in your journey to optimizing your e-commerce store for international customers. For more information on additional eligibility and duties considerations, click on the link here. Thanks for watching.